everyone, Radhe. So I'll just start from here that today this video is gonna be in English because I want to talk on this web series which is on Netflix, Bridgeton. For people who think that this is some kind of accent change, or some people feel that this is kind of show off, can kindly understand this is the way I speak. This is the way I have been brought up into my environment where I speak professionally. When I want to convey something in English, this is the way I usually speak. So if you really think this is not meant for you, please skip this. Okay, I'm so excited to talk about this. Bridgerton season 4 has been on Netflix. I'm not sure how many people in India have watched the series, but Bridgerton, to me particularly, has been very personal, very connecting, very emotional. I don't know where to start. Okay, I'll just talk about. To be very frank, today itself only I finished all the 4 parts. The second part of the season is pending on 26th February. I don't know why they are making the last 2 seasons in terms of part 1 and part 2. This is not at all acceptable. To be very frank, as an audience, I want to see the entire part of the play in one time, which is more connecting. Maybe for them it's financially or economically very good, but I think Bridgerton for me is something which is very emotional, very passionate. The kind of emotions they portray in characters, the depth of how you touch a person when you feel them, when you love them, when you want to convey how you feel inside, when you burn for them. Okay, this burning thing is from the first season, but for me, the love story, the love angle of Benedict, Bridgerton and Sophie, I think this is a better season than season 3. To be very frank, season 3 I didn't feel that chemistry. I don't know, somehow I didn't felt it between the characters. Of course, there were intense emotions the same way every season they're trying to portray it, whether it was Tiffany, whether it was Anthony. Oh my god, I think Anthony by far is the best Bridgerton who knows how to convey their feelings. To be very frank, I think all the Bridgertons, the entire family, they are people who actually know how to love a person when they are in love. I think all the people have to learn from them, that when you love a person, how you burn for them, how your mental and physical being is affected simply by the presence of that person, and how you can't even survive a breath in the absence of that person. But okay, coming to this season, I think Benedict Bridgerton was quite a surprise for me. Although he was quite handsome, but still I think topping the charts is still Mr. Anthony Bridgerton. But he is giving a tough competition, I have to say. Mr. Benedict, very handsome guy, and at the same time he is the legacy of Bridgerton guys. Like, they are, in the beginning they all are like into different girls and prostitutes and everything, whatever it is, but when they are in love, I think they just give up on everything except for that person. But somehow, yes, I am literally confused on one thing, that why this guy, like, he has 24/7 that girl in his mind. Like, he's looking out for Sophie everywhere. Like, he's drawing sketches of the lips, for teeth, and her entire body. But then when you are in, like, doing so much of research on one person, Why are you not able to identify that person, whether she is like in another attire? I know you haven't seen a complete face, but it's like, you know, for example, today I'm wearing a sari at my home, and then another day I'm wearing something else, or maybe a gown or something like that. And then, some people are like, I can't recognize her. It's not like that. I mean, he took 30 days just to recognize Sophie. And in this season, he has not recognized her yet. Some people are literally commenting that, maybe that's why Anthony Bridgeton is not here, because if he would have been here, he recognizes the presence of his loved ones just by the smell. Believe me, guys, anyone who hasn't seen season 2, please watch it. I mean, he lives under the air she breathes. I mean, such an obsessed character. That's why he's the sexiest man alive. People who don't know, do Google research. Okay, coming to this again, I think I'm disappointed a bit by the thing that, whenever a man loves a person, a girl, to be frank, a lady, so much to an extent that he's ready to give up everything in his life. And at the last time, just because the character is playing a role of a servant, he asked her to be her mistress. I think that is very disappointing to me in general, because any girl who expects a guy to love him the way these guys are loving the girl, the character, like, any girl never wants to be a mistress of any guy if you really love a person. I mean, Benedict is completely into Sophie, but when he asks her to be the mistress, I was completely boggled. Like, what is going on? Why this thing? I think, to be very frank, this hurted me a little bit, because I was not expecting Benedict to ask her to be a mistress. Because somehow that shows that he is in love with her, he is attracted to her, he really wants her. But at the same time, that deep connection can't be named as a mistress, because a mistress is always temporary for those people. When the century which they have been shown in Bridgeton, it belongs to a time period when there were kings and queens. I understand that, but when a person like Benedict, Anthony, that character falls in love, I think it's all about making that person your wife, nothing else than that. For people who don't understand mistress, it's like a side chick, and you are there for her because maybe she makes you feel complete. But I think these society norms, of course, there are some stoppages for the people who really don't want to convey their love, especially to the people below their status and below their level. But then I think in that case, that is not a true love. That was just the mere exception where I felt it. But otherwise, I think Benedict is equally portraying a very good affection, very good love, a strong communication. The intense moments are very good. I think this season is better than season 3, to be very frank. I will definitely come up with some more points on season 4 with Benedict, Bridgeton and Sophie. Also, I would like to talk about Anthony and Kate, maybe the next time. But let me know, did you also watch Bridgeton yet, and what is the best thing and the not the worst, but maybe the bad thing which you really want to spot it out here. And yeah, see you next time. Radhe Radhe.